Hey, whoever's watching, this is Phantom89, and I'm going to be playing Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Where's 1 and 2, you ask? They aren't a thing. Um, and you can hear my puppy barking in the background somewhere. This was made by Strange Scaffold and Frosty Pop, and it's a survival horror sort of game with match 3 things going on as well. So let's see what it's about. Alright, after the Bayless disaster and the Lazoria Prehistoria incident on Killfather Island, the restructured Department of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Super Science, the ATS, is regarded as the first line of defense for the United States of America. I do like these drawings of dinosaurs. They have a cool little style to them. The legacy of heroic ATS officer Jack Breyer, now deceased, looms over the officers of the rapidly growing agency, including recent Postal Inspection Service transfer J.J. Hardwell. Well, to go from postal inspection to dinosaurs is kind of nuts. J.J.'s first assignment as a member of the ATS brings him to the mansion of suspected super scientist Hunkin Dockwright III with one simple goal. Please, God, do not let me find any dinosaurs. I mean, nobody wants to run into dinosaurs in a mansion. It's not great. Chapter 1. You stare up at the mansion, all 4 stories of it. I'm in the way of some of this stuff, so I'll move top right. Hopefully that makes sense. Blocking the chapter select and fast forward, but that should be fine, I think. Its gables just like razor-sharp teeth against the night sky. Did they have to send me here in the middle of the night? Okay, JJ, pull it together. You can do this. Pop in, look for any big glowing wires, and then right back out again. Easy. So, check my pockets, observe surroundings, or open the gates. Well, check pockets first. Oof. Have the same standard issue equipment ATS agents get since Jack Breyer stopped the Bayless disaster. Nothing at all. Nothing? I'd like to see the guy who wrote "Equip all agents with wits and identification" come out here with nothing but a pair of sunglasses. See how he likes it. Yeah. Let's check our surroundings. Ooh, trait progressed. Keen eyes. Alright. The house seems to exhale, matching your breath. Your own breath. That's just the pipes creaking. Probably. We can check our pockets again. Same stuff. Okay. Open the gate. Here we go. Gulp. As you approach the gate, you realize it's extremely locked. Paddocks run up and down the gate, some linking back into other padlocks. As if that weren't enough, the gate appears to be welded shut. That's excessive. What to do? Think, JJ. Get over the gate. Okay. Match symbols to climb the gate. I don't know if I like how this moves with everything, but eh. Okay. Okay. So how do I get... Oh, to cut it I need 3. Okay. So different objectives get different things that you need to get in the bejeweled match 3 thing. Oh, and I could climb it. Uses up turn. Or cut, which also uses up turn. Why is there so much rust? Deals 1 damage. So I can kind of choose which way I want to go with it. But right now I have enough to cut it. So might as well cut it, right? Oh wait, I can't? It uses up 1 turn. But I have enough. Or do I have to get climbing the gate? I'm a little confused. Or maybe I have to finish turns? I don't know. Why is there so much rust? It deals 1 damage. Oh, okay. It's cutting me. Okay. So we're fighting the gate. Okay, so I need to... So I have enough of the triangles and squares. I need circles and diamonds. Get some climbing ability. And I need some diamonds right here. Alright, so next turn I can do the gate. Your actions are listed on the left-hand side. Each action costs a certain number of banked symbols. You've just banked enough to use an action. Try it now. Will do. Scramble over that gate ends the encounter. Alright, so we finished that. Cool. And we got some calf injury. Oh no. You land on the other side of the gate with a gentle thwump, carefully checking yourself for injury. Couple scrapes. Okay, nothing too bad. You stitch yourself up with a spare thread from your vest. It's not pretty, but it'll do most of the job. So what was that? Good thing I paid attention in that ATS First Aid Seminar. Oh, and I can get ATS First Aid Seminar as my trait. As a trait. Alright. The walk from the front gate is a short one. Pale stone outlined by twisted mint green plants. Checking your blind spots, you can't help but notice some of the plants resemble human limbs. That doesn't bode well. No. You knock on the door only to find it swing inward on creaking hinges. Even worse! That's even worse! Low chitter. First dinosaur? You know what it is. You've read the field reports. That's, words fail you. Breath fails you. You grasp at your surroundings and find your muscles don't have the strength to close the door in time. Unable to resist the raptor's jaws, it clamps down on your vest and hurls you through the entryway. Another battle? Raptor attack. Defeat the raptor. Okay. Match knives to deal damage. Okay. So let's see, I can do first aid with enough triangles. Shoulder bash is locked for whatever reason. It doesn't use a turn. I wonder why it's locked. Let's see. We can get some damage on him with that. Let's see. Get a bunch of diamonds. Pretty good combo on that. He needs circles to bite, so would a good strategy be to try to get rid of circles as much as I can? Or try to get the spheres for myself so he can't get them? Well, we can get some damage here, and sphere circles. And a pretty good combo again. This dude can't do anything. And what do Q and E do? So I can do first aid if I want, but don't really need it yet. Let's see. More of these. So it about does how many... The damage number is how many knives you get in a row in your combo. So let's do this. And we're almost there. Oh no, he can bite me. But does this count for his turn? Jeez, he's getting a lot. Okay, so that would have counted for his turn. That does use my turn, so do I just want to attack him and get it over with? Alright, killed the raptor. Oh, was I blocking the raptor? I might have been. I fought a raptor and won! Holy cow, that means I can't leave. This is a site of active super science. I can't go until I've shut it down. ... Damn it. Speedwalking through the manor, you find yourself at the end of a long corridor. Suits of armor stand at attention, flanking the path forward. Their vigil is a silent one, until... No. ... In spite of your expectations, the suits of armor remain completely and utterly still. Excuse me. Huh? Given how badly this all started, I thought one of these suits would come alive or something. I guess that matches the field report from the Bayless disaster. No suits of walking armor there. But why would this place be so similar to the site of the Bayless disaster? And why do I keep bringing up the Bayless disaster? Let's see, we can remember Jack Briar's heroic sacrifice, or draw on Jack Briar's strength and press on. Let's remember his sacrifice. Why do I keep thinking about Jack Briar? This place is getting to me. I need to finish the mission and get out of here, man. You continue through the mansion, finding big doors, tiny doors, doors that can only be opened by inserting strange symbols, and even doors without any handles. So it's Resident Evil. The Resident Evil mansion in this. Oh no, a locked door. Finally, you find a normal door, barred by at least seemingly normal means. You jiggle the handle, nothing. Can use steel shoulders to break down the door, which I'm sure would do something to our health. I'll move on. Let's try to break down the door. Oh, we can't because I don't have steel shoulders? Okay, so if I have steel shoulders as like a trait, I would be able to do that, but I can't. Can't do anything here right now. Best find a key and do it fast. Wandering through the halls, you finally see the telltale glint of a key on the floor, past a brontosaurus leg. Bursting through the ceiling, one of this creature's feet alone fills the entire hallway, so we can't get past it. Oh, we can. It'll be a tight squeeze, but once you're through it, it will all be worth it, right? Probably not. Bronto blockage. Slip by the brontosaurus without getting crushed. Okay, so these reset. What is that? Creep forward increases progress. So we need diamonds. Let's do that first. Maybe I should put myself on the bottom over here, maybe? Or maybe on the right. So we have the full image of the brontosaurus in the way. Flip vertically? No, not vertically. Why can't I flip horizontally? Back to the game. Slip by the brontosaurus without getting crushed. He has a shift slightly and a little wiggle. Gain 25% progress, so if you do that 4 times. Basic survival tactics restores 5% health. 5 health, not percent. I don't know why I read percent when it's not there. Okay, so... what is this? I still can't really get any of those. Can get this to heal. Oh, good. We got some of the diamonds. Now we have enough for both. Jeez. Pretty good combo. Oh no, he can do a wiggle. Destroys all green. Good thing I don't need them. Enjoy being the tallest creature currently living. That's funny. An even tighter squeeze deals 2 damage. Okay, so... let's creep for... how much damage? 2. Okay, so let's creep forward a little bit. Enjoy being... oh, okay, he got rid of all the green. Let's do that. Now we have enough for the first aid if we want it. Should I do it? Don't really need it yet. I'm not gonna move this one giant. Oh no, he hurt me. How dare you shift slightly. Let's do this here. What is this? When did this happen? Oh, and it's gone. So that's like the... okay. Jeez, how much is he getting? So what can I do with this? Can I put it here? And I get almost nothing. No, don't wiggle again. Okay. We're gonna creep forward some more. Halfway there. We have enough to keep creeping forward. Might as well get some stuff. Well, just that. 2 more damage. Now I feel like I should do first aid. Yeah, let's do first aid. Alright. That does some... barely. Okay, time to creep forward a little. Now I just need the littlest bit of those. Oh, decent combo that time. And he's shifting again. He doesn't have enough, so should I do first aid? I'll do some first aid first. And then creep forward. And then we're done. It's a really interesting way to do match 3 in this. Collapsing onto the floor. Ooh, steel shoulders I finally got. So I can go back and do the door. Collapsing onto the floor, you grab the key, only to find it crumbling in your hands. Wonderful. Your shoulder throbs, your eyes sting from more than pain, and yet something tells you that you should find that door again. A locked door, again. You turn to the door, shoulder throbbing, the key's gone, but something still feels different. So let's move on. No, we're gonna break the door. You slam the door with your shoulder, hard. It yields with a shower of splinters rendered in glorious 4K that we don't get to see. What's 4K? Why did you think of the term 4K? And why can you suddenly snap this door in half when it previously felt impossible? Who knows? We're in a bar now. Suddenly you stepped into an oasis. A fully stocked bar is calmly seated in the center of your personal nightmare. There's a neatly scrawled note on the counter. Gone because I don't want to be here. Honor system till I get back. That means you, JJ. H. How do you know? What? How did they know I'd be here? And what's a store doing in the middle of a random swamp mansion? You proceed to alcohol, I guess. Oh, okay, so this is like a safe room. What's in my inventory? Keen eyes, 1 out of 3. Developing calf injury, 1 out of 5. We have first aid and the steel shoulders. Cool. You can see most of him, so this is fine. But if you want to see... Oh, we gained our health back. I can change it to the top left just for a minute so you can see his whole body if you want, and see this weird moon alcohol? Moonshine, duh, okay. Oh no, never mind, it's a wrench in a bottle. An axe in a bottle. So how does this work? What can we shop for? We have $100. Useful tool in the right hands, destroys a 1x1 symbol block. Oh, we can get upgrades to our health, stress, tolerance, small slot, large slots. Okay, but we don't have any of those, so we could also get bandages that restore, but we have... I feel like maybe get a hammer for now. See what that does. I guess you can't see my money now with this, so... whatever. I had $100, I have 0 now. Okay. I mean, no saving. Okay. So I think that's pretty much all we're going to get from here. Just let me put myself back in the bottom corner. And get rid of that because I accidentally clicked it. And we'll go exploring again. JJ leaves the empty bar and encounters a familiar foe, venturing forth. Figure out what's going on in this mansion. What does that do? I can go back? What is this? Oh, it's like explore. Okay, continue on. You leave the shop behind and all of the new questions it raises. Excuse me. You're gonna stop hunking. Get out of this mansion, grab some gelato, and forget any of this ever happened. Gelato would be nice. Chocolate gelato, maybe? Or some fun flavors? But first, there's something about this hallway. I've seen this before. Where have I seen this before? You know where you've seen this before. This looks just like the hallway where Jack Breyer first encountered the Bayless T-Rex. And I hope we don't find a T-Rex. Okay, sure, it looks the same. But the Bayless disaster happened 1,300 miles away. That isn't even architecturally feasible. The ground quakes beneath you, cracks form in the walls and ceiling. No, you're dead. You died twice already. I'm assuming twice from the first and second game that don't exist. That's the T-Rex. Who looks really interesting. He's back! Defeat the undead abomination from the Bayless disaster. Oh, he's undead now. Zombie T-Rex, great. So I have a hammer and the first aid and the shoulder bash. Oh, I can do shoulder bash onto the T-Rex. He has 30 health. Match knives to deal damage. Oh boy. I feel like he's gonna kill me. Okay, let's see. Shoulder bash gets that. Let's do that first and see how that goes. So he can bite. It deals 4. And overwhelming charge. This is going to hurt. Deals 7 damage. Okay. So that can be used for things. There's nothing really I can use it for. We can deal some damage. And that'll get us some of those for that. And I get nothing else. Oh, I wish I could... Okay. Let's get more knives and do a little damage. And get a decent combo. And now he can bite. But also I can do shoulder bash. Drive your shoulder into your opponent. 3 damage. It's not that much. But it doesn't use my turn, so we might as well do that. Okay. We'll get these. Come on. Raise. Oh, he bit me. Okay. I better do first aid. Okay, do a little more damage to him. Oh, gee, and he's all hurt now. He can do a lot to me. He needs 10, though. So let's do a little more damage on this. Shoulder bash. Okay, so next turn we can do a shoulder bash again. I'm getting a really big combo. I think that's the highest I've gotten. Well, we've gotten 9 before. He can almost fight me again. Oh no. I wish I could do 2 first aids. A little first aid. Basically took all of it away. Should I do first aid again? Okay. And then maybe shoulder bash him for 3. And get some more of this so I can do more shoulder bashing. Oh, I need knives. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, crap. I better do first aid so I don't get hurt. Almost die. Definitely hurts. Should I do one more? There's nowhere I can do to get that, so I might as well heal again. Okay. Do that, get a little bit of damage on him. And I should shoulder bash. That gets him 3. Then I don't have enough knives anywhere. Okay, let's do. There's nothing good to do. That, I guess. I guess I can do first aid again. Bite this 4. Let's heal. You bit me. I just need to do 3 damage. That's 3 damage. Okay. Killed a zombie T-Rex. Alright. Complete. It's over. You blink, the zombie T-Rex lays, unmoving in an avalanche of meat and rubble. I won? I actually won? I get to go home? You don't see the claw until it's too late. Chapter complete. Now, do I want to try to do another chapter? Yeah, might as well. Chapter 2. Can at least start it, right? Darkness. This must be what death feels like. You long to disappear into the void. No more dinosaurs, no more super science, no more puzzles with oddly shaped symbols. Wait, puzzles? Where did that thought come from? Before you consider this mystery, a light begins to brush away the edges of your personal abyss. Get up, lad. Game's not over. A man comes into focus with the gentle clink of glass against glass. Hunkin' Dockwright III? The bartending version of him, sure. I don't know what voice I'm gonna do. There's been a lot of cloning going on around here. You're under arrest for crimes of super science. Heh. I forgot how rambunctious you agent types can be. Listen, something is off about this place. You know it, I know it, and the problem goes way beyond dinosaurs. We're in a video game, lad, and I'll need your help to fix it. That can't be true. I'm real. I have memories. I've had an entire life. Okay, mister, I'm totally real. Here's a question for ya. What's the first J in your name stand for? Ha! Jason. I was named after my mom's favorite brother. How sweet. Now what's the second J stand for, champ? Well, it stands for... I don't know. Why can't I remember? Video games are made by developers, and game developers are fickle, fragile beings. As far as I can tell, they thought J.J. Hardwell was a perfect name for their hero. Even came up with a cute backstory for the start. But then, in all the rush of development, they forgot to give you a middle name. I don't remember my mother's name. All I can think of is the name Mom. Yeah, I was hoping we could avoid the existential breakdown until later. But I had to kill the light in your eyes first, because it was annoying. Ugh. Now that's taken care of. The place where you died was a demo. The developers slapped it together for some big event. It's a house of cards that's breaking everything in the main project, including my bar. Track down the bugs, let me get back to mixing cool drinks, and you can figure out what life you want to live between playthroughs. Sound good? I thought I was playing the full thing. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Why me? Tell me what to do. Bugs as in spider? Bugs as in spiders? Nah. Bugs in the code. It's just ones and zeros holding this whole thing together. And not too well, I might add. If you say so. It'll be simple. We'll start the demo again, only this time I'm going to put you in debug mode so you can remember things across deaths. I've died before and don't remember it? Yep, it's what you heroes do. All you have to do is keep an eye out for anything unusual or flat out broken, and fix it if you can. Think you can handle that? I mean... I guess I don't want our game to be broken. Debug mode. That's the spirit. Alright, so is this the demo then? I'm confused. Or is that saying that that would have been the demo? I don't know. Let's check my inventory. Okay. Oh, hold right click to destroy it. Not yet. We can buy something from Mr. What's-His-Face here? I already forgot his name. Well, we have one of that, so I could increase my health, or get another small slot. Do we want bandages? I could get some bandages. Maybe do some more health. How much health do you think it gives? 5's not bad. Okay. Yeah. He's really having an existential crisis right here. Right up in here, he's having an existential crisis. Okay, let's explore more, I guess. Venturing forth, JJ leaves the empty bar and encounters a familiar foe. Oh, I can go back. Wait, why did it show that? Investigate the event demo by exploring every path. Oh, okay. There's 11? Jeez. One trait. Mutagens, those are. I can find it. Return to the demo and the gates of the mansion. Continue. You stare up at the mansion. All 4 stories of it. Its gables jut like... I got it the first time. Hunkin said to look out for bugs? Anything that seems unusual? Heck of a thing to be looking for given the circumstances. Let's collect our thoughts. So, this is all a video game. That explains why I'm talking to myself so much. I don't know, I talk to myself occasionally. But did the developers really have to rip off the Bayless disaster in the first level? Oh, he thinks the Bayless disaster's real. I'm pretty sure it's not real, right? Observe surroundings. You scan the grounds and notice a path snaking around the side of the mansion's fence. Was that there before? Oh, keen eyes. Alright, should I follow or return to the mansion? Let's follow the trail, see where it goes. You pick your way along the fence, keeping your eyes on the ground. The trail takes you around the back of the mansion. An overgrowth of thorny vines obscures the rusted fence. And something glints beneath the foliage. Digging through the brush might hurt, but can you afford to ignore whatever's down there? Might as well dig. Lost 3 health. Oh, and I got a cool scar. Your forearms are clawed by thorns, but soon enough you have your prize. Your pain is rewarded with a small, seemingly pocket-sized shotgun. Can I fit it, though? This is cool, but who leaves fully loaded weapons just lying around? Oh, video games. Right. Time to get through the gate. Okay, so I need... The pocket shotgun is cute and deals 4 damage. Can I put it in the large slot, maybe? So what? Rewards. Can I use... Should I use the bandage? I only lost like 3 health, though. Let's use the bandages. Oh, I can't. I have to destroy it. I'd rather destroy the hammer. Let's destroy the hammer. And take the pocket shotgun. I wonder if it takes a turn. Oh, not the gate again. Okay. Knockdown ends the encounter. And the gate can cut me. Okay. Why is that locked? What does the lock mean? Lock it down. So can I do that because I've already done this? That makes sense, right? You dust yourself off as the gate clatters to the on the cobblestones. Hell yeah! As you approach the front door, a throaty purr reverberates through the lavish doorknob, and you know the source all too well. It's that little demon imp. The raptor attack. This time, you're prepared. Okay, you can't see underneath me, but it has the bandages and a pocket shotgun down here. Match knives to deal damage. Okay. can move that over there. Let's do that first. Maybe get some of that. Bite. Maybe does 2 damage. What does it say? Use up turn. Find your center. Reduces stress by 10. I don't have body awareness. Okay. And that's taking a deep breath. Okay. So the locks are when you don't have the trait to get them. Okay. Can I do another? Excuse me. Let's do a little more damage. And hopefully that gets me some diamonds. No. But I can do first aid to get me back to full health. But I don't really need it just yet. These. Oh, I didn't even realize he only had 3 health. I could just do this. And he's gone. Okay. Completed the raptor attack. Pumpkins! And we're back at the bar. Okay. Okay. If I had the stuff, I would get another slot now. Pocket shotgun is $300. Alright. So, nothing really to do, so explore some more. Okay. Continue. Bug hunt. Hunkin wanted you to find bugs. That probably means it's about time you explore your new home. You ascend the grand staircase. To your left extends a familiar corridor lined with suits of armor. To your right, a collection of eccentric portraits surround around a paint-stained door. Okay, so after we get bug encounters, because we've gotten to the bugs, then we can move on from this. Enter the Hall of Knights or open the painted door. Well, we went to the Hall of Knights, and that was where the T-Rex is. Let's try to open the painted door. Cool little painting over there. Oh, and that shows that... Okay, that would have been locked, maybe? The gallery. You find yourself in a room filled wall-to-wall with the work of an artist obsessed with the reptile form. As you admire some of the more colorful pieces, you get the sinking feeling that you're being watched. I sometimes get that feeling. Let's scan the walls. And of course we get a thing. Peekaboo. You can't see them, but they can see you. Suspicious painting. Matching paintbrushes gains progress. Matching red symbols reduces progress. Okay, so avoid red symbols as much as possible. Let's get some painting going on. Oh, I lost a little bit. So at least it only minuses seemingly that much. Okay, so more paintbrushes. So it doesn't really get turns. How can I ruin this? If I had the thing, yeah. But I gave that away so I could have the pocket shotgun. So let's do that. And maybe this to get those down. Maybe get some paintbrushes. They're really actually really clever with how many different ways they're doing this to solving various problems. And I like the idea of progressing through something with it as well. Let's see. This may... Oh, no. Should have done the other way. Let's do that. Then we can get these paintbrushes. some minuses. These paintbrushes. Some more paintbrushes. One more. Hoping for no triangles. Do this paintbrush. And one more, hopefully? Yeah. Alright. Completed peekaboo. Trait progressed. Oh, keen eyes. We have keen eyes now. What will that do? Who knows? There you are. The bloodshot eyes of a feathered dinosaur glower at you from its frame. They look like they're screaming? Yes. Let's arrest the painting. Hello? You're under arrest. Law enforcer. Make progress. The portrait blinks but remains silent. You sidle up to the portrait, but before you can remove the painting from the wall, a creature bursts through its surface. That was terrible. The dinosaur flies in dizzying circles before diving at you. That art was innocent, you monster! Air superiority. It's a bird! It's a dinosaur! It's got really sharp teeth! An Archaeopteryx. I really like Archaeopteryx. It's one of my favorite dinosaurs. Knock it out of the sky. Let's see, under me we have bandage and pocket shotgun. I could just use the pocket shotgun right away and get some damage. Pearl painting? I want to do that. Get down from there. Let's see, he can swoop. Quick swooping attack deals 1 damage. And fly around, it's too fast. Clears my symbols. Shit. So we have to take away those from him as much as possible, I think. So let's try to do that. And we need it for hurling the painting anyway. And we need squares. I really want to hurl the painting, so... Alright, let's see. Hurl the painting. Get down from there and deal 2 damage. Hurl that painting right at him. Oh, and then he swoops at me for 1. And now he's flying around. No, you ass. Okay, let's get some of these. We can hurl a painting again. And he's gonna fly around. No! Try to hurl that painting. Okay, so he can't do that at least. We can hurl the painting at him. Toss that painting in his face. Okay. And he clears them every time, I guess. So... let's see, what can we do? I know people are gonna be like, you missed all the... You missed where you could have gotten a super combo right over there, and I'm gonna have no idea. Let's just do this. Get a couple, I guess. And... need to hurl the painting again. Oh! Okay. And hurl that last painting. And he's gone. A cloud of feathers explodes into the air as the Archaeopteryx falls to the ground. A feathered dinosaur might be historically accurate, but it looks wrong. They do look kind of funny. Still, this is a video game. Maybe there's something useful buried under here. Under there. Study the feathers or loot the body? I don't have room, so let's study the feathers. You pluck a single feather from the dinosaur's body and turn it over in your hands. What'd I get? Bird expert. What looked green from a distance reveals itself to be an orchestrated composition of blues and yellows. I really like when you see like, you know, like a crow or a raven, how it looks black feathers, but it's like iridescent looking. It's really cool. But I guess this isn't even exactly the same thing, so I don't know. Each strand of soft down has its own color and physics. So much detail that no one would ever notice. Is every game like this? You look back at the body to see what else you might be able to learn, only to see it disappear into thin air. Some more video game stuff. If that's how video games work, I guess I better move fast next time I'm dealing with a body. End of branch. Aw. Now, should I stop at the end of the branch? I could. Oh, biggest combo. Got a bunch of money. And I'm back in here. I didn't get any of the mutagens, so I can't do anything fun. I wish this screen would say, like, what these do, but I guess that might ruin some surprises. Can I buy anything? No. Back. Let's try a little more. Can start from there. There doesn't seem to be other paths for these. So let's go here. And we'll see one of these ways, or maybe up that way. Okay. A bug hunt, blah blah blah. Should we go to the Hall of Knights this time? Even though unexplored options too. I like this, that's nice. Let's go to the Hall of Knights. You return to the armor-lined hallway. Huh. It's just a long, sinister, suspense-building hallway. You know what? This isn't so scary once you've seen it once or twice. Scream! This time, the sound rings out from behind you. Let's keep moving. Oh, that made stress. And I'm a coward. Stress can build up silently, then explode with unpredictable consequences. When your stress meter fills up, you'll be hit at random by one of several nasty effects. Luckily, your stress meter then resets to 0. Alright. Faster, you have to move faster. Clang. You pump your legs, goosebumps ripple across the back of your neck. Faster. Oh no. Realizing the door nearest you is locked, you have no choice but to face the suit of armor in deadly combat. How deadly are we talking? Defeat the moving armor? Oh, he can actually move. Great. Okay, raise visor increases your stress. Match knives to deal damage. He has 20 health. Kinda want to use the pocket shotgun. But that takes a turn. Let's wait until we can't do anything else, I guess. Let's do that. He did so much. Maybe pocket shotgun. It would be nice if he could... Oh, we can do bandages and it doesn't take anything. Item used up. Pocket shotgun, maybe. And now my stress is at 19. Okay, so we need diamonds. Let's do a diamond here. And it got us nothing else. Great. More knives, I guess, to do some damage, and we can shoulder bash him next turn. It's interesting. Did he have enough to do this? shoulder bash. And then... could do that. Don't really need it for anything. Need more knives. Let's do the knives. And it gets me nothing except a little bit of knives. Now I'm at 29 and super stressed out. Let's see. Do that to get the knives. Shoulder bash him one more time, so he's gone. Alright, night hallway complete. The suit of armor crumples to the ground, and he's really stressed. I hope I can find a way to relieve his stress. The suit of armor crumples to the ground, and what I get? Body awareness. Okay, cool, so that was... I needed something. I don't remember what it was that body awareness got me. Your breath is shallow, you're shaking and sweating. Closing your eyes for a moment, you inhale, then exhale, pausing at the top of every breath. Oh, it was deep breath, I think. Soon enough, your pulse normalizes, and you can again think. Trait progressed for bug encounters. That knight was not moving before, which means that the demo's changing. That isn't good. Alright. Opening a nearby door, you reach a dead end and are astounded at its emptiness. I wonder if you could hear my dog bark just now. You can hear the puppy bark. My husband's upstairs with the puppy, and the puppy, I don't know what they're doing. Probably wants to go pee. Opening a nearby door, you reach a dead end and are astounded at its emptiness. Your footsteps echo into a seemingly endless space. There's no props, no characters, nothing at all. Sounds like a bug. Hello? Hello? It's like they forgot about you. What trait? Knowledge of emptiness. The hallway does not respond, but the slight tremble in your breath seems to reverberate down its empty corridors with a deep longing. I'll remember. I'm sure... Oh, another end of branch. So should I stop it? Maybe we'll try to do one more. Might as well. I could go buy some things. Maybe a pocket shotgun. Oh, my stress is back down to 0. Maybe bandages and a pocket shotgun. That's all I can hold. And let's explore one more time. Should I try? Could go here and see what the other option actually does. 2 ends of branches. Let's try and see what happens. Yeah, bug gun. Open the painted door. Okay, so we're there. And I can say go somewhere else. Find yourself in a room filled wall to wall with obsessed with reptile form. Let's go somewhere else. And I think that would take us to the up part. You don't need to know which set of creepy eyes are watching you to know you want to get as far from their gaze as possible. Oh, yeah, so that took us up. And to a bunch of skulls. Oh no, it's evil us. The corridor eventually opens into a library with a sparkling hourglass on a pedestal prominently displayed in the center of the room. Winking stars gently undulate around the hourglass as it spins, suspended in midair. Opposite you, a figure cloaked in shadow creeps toward the pedestal. Freeze! And that gets me Law Enforcer trait. Ignoring you, the figure steps forward. The pedestal's light lifts the shadows from his face. Hey, JJ. You look like me. Why are your eyes glowing red? What do you think? Evil Twin could be funny, but I feel like You're a Bug will help more. I'm losing my mind. You're a bug? More like a vestigial feature. The developers named me Evil JJ and made me hunt you down whenever you got too stressed. Well, I'm not too stressed right now. It was supposed to be a systemic challenge, a reason to keep your stress low, but they took that feature out right after the demo, so I'm just kind of here, left to my own ends. Should I be worried? Look, I'm not proud of what I did. I did it because I had to, but I'm not evil. Now that I'm free, I have no interest in fighting you. I just need to reach the lower game functions and make things right. Oh. So, what's with the hourglass? The cosmic hourglass? I'm borrowing it. It sounds perfectly reasonable. What does it do? How do I know you're not really evil? Why A? Stop eating papers. This is the puppy that you keep hearing sometimes. Okay. What? You need something? Huh? Do you want to come up? Come on up. Up. Come on. Up. Come on up. Come on up. Yeah. Right. Can you look at the camera over there? Hi. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so does it sound perfectly reasonable? What does it do? How do I know you're not really evil? You better not go after that again. How do I know you're not really evil? Would someone who was evil tell you he's named Evil JJ? Well, wouldn't someone named Evil JJ say he isn't evil? Touché. You're just gonna have to trust me. I'm not a negotiator. Take the hourglass and attack, or please don't make me regret this. Please don't make me regret this. I won't. Bad ideas. He clutches the hourglass in his fist and sprints further into the manor, before vanishing in a shower of pixels. And we're back to the bar. Bartender Hunkin twists a stained rag around a misted glass. So is he me? Or something silly like that, and he's been stuck here forever? Do you see what I've been reduced to? The hue on these rags would have been at least 20% brighter a month ago. I have no idea if that's the same voice. Why didn't you tell me there's an evil version of me wandering around? Ah, you met Evil JJ. Don't worry about him. Don't worry? He's just another NPC trying to mess with the project while the developers are seemingly MIA. If we're lucky, next time he's poking around code he doesn't understand, he'll fry himself. Focus on the bug hunt and you'll be fine. Aren't you a bad guy? What are you doing? Please don't. Please don't make the squeaker that annoying. Aren't you a bad guy? Who are you to say someone's bad or good? Retired bad guy. I told you, I've given up on that super science mumbo jumbo. I just want to mix cocktails in peace. But I can't do that. You can probably hear him squeaking his dog toy. Oh, where was I? But I can't do that if the liquid shaders keep breaking. The less time you waste dealing with nuisances like evil JJ, the better. Fine. Good lad. Now grab what you need and go find those bugs. Hey, before I go back out there, is there anything else you forgot to mention? No, not really. Just a place called Clown Alley. We don't go there anymore. But now, you do. Okay, so I got to another save area. Still haven't gotten anything else, and can't buy anything else. I think I'll go until I get to another, like, end... What does it call them? Ends of branches, I guess. We'll go until we can do that. I wonder what was this? What choice was that? Oh, there's the clown hall. Good. I don't like clowns particularly. At least these are... What does that say? Clown stock? Okay. Let's check. You emerge into a dilapidated corridor full of missing geometry. Stock images of clowns decorate the walls and ceiling. The letters painted on the floor could be inscribed in either paint or blood. Don't see any... Oh, this... To do creepy rhyme about clowns. Having a to-do comment as as the texture? Huh? In the distance, you hear the honk of a rubber horn. In the other direction, a door seems to lead to a quieter passage. I'm honestly curious about the honking. You make your way toward the honking when suddenly you feel pressure on your shin. So when we finish our developing calf injury, we can step back. But right now, we have to finish our step. I guess that helps. Nope, that's bad ideas. You finish stepping without a second thought. Click! Oh, shoot. Boom! A bomb goes off right next to you, inexplicably leaving the room intact, but severely damaging you in the process. A sea of wires linked to improvised explosives becomes apparent to you. I was so focused on the honking, I didn't even notice. Actually, this dude is like... I don't like the lighting on this dude. It makes him really creepy to me. Ordnance disposal is standard ATS fieldwork, though. This shouldn't be a problem. And that's going to be, yep, a match 3. I keep looking over there because my dog is chewing on chew toys. Matching red symbols deals damage to me. Disarm increases progress. Okay, so I need thread. Let's do that thread. How much oh, I have to do that, okay. But it can't do anything. Okay. So, 20% to disarm. And I can do bandages if I want to heal myself. Alright, let's see. Let's do that. Couple of those. Some damage to me. Let's do a little bit of those. And we can disarm again. You can do this! Okay. There's some more. Damn it. I'll use bandages on my next turn. I can use first aid. Let's do first aid. Do this for some more threads. Do more first aid. And do a disarm to make some progress. Damn it. Well, we can do disarm again. Might as well do that. You can do this. And then first aid one more time. And do that to get some of those to come down. Hurt me. Okay. Do this. And more thread there. Damn it. And last, disarm. You can do this. And disarm the tripwires. Breathing heavily from far too many close calls, you leave the hallway full of tripwires behind. There's some money on the floor alongside a small note. Still waiting on art assets. Maybe if our director weren't so busy demanding concept revisions, we'd have them all by now. Ha! That is a hell of a thing to write into the game files. We all do it. And by we, I mean programmers. I'm a software engineer by trade and hobby game developer, more or less, so yeah. I hope they're doing alright. You pocket the pile of money left by the disgruntled developer with a grunt of satisfaction. An illegal and somewhat... Oh good, I'm a law enforcer now. An illegal and somewhat nonsensical tripwire setup was dismantled today. You did good work here. End of branch. So I think I'm gonna have that be the end of this video at least. And do... Oh, got some money for my biggest combo. So it seems to be like 50 bucks per times combo. So yeah, I'm gonna have this be the last bit. I'm gonna say that's the end of this video for that. And I'll hopefully come play some more. This is actually really fun, and I like how the humor is tied with it. It's not really scary or anything, but it does feel survival horror-ish because of how it's connected to like Dino Crisis and Resident Evil and being in a mansion. And they're kind of doing fourth wall stuff with it, which is pretty cool. So I guess that'll be it. Give a hug to whoever you love, and have a great day.